Israeli tanks raced towards the canal. They thought they'd throw the Egyptians back as easily as they had done in 1967. But as they got closer, they found themselves coming under attack from a weapon they'd never faced before. The Sager missile. This Soviet-made weapon was specifically designed to punch through the thick metal armor of tanks. Yet it was small enough to be carried onto the battlefield in a backpack. Unlike bigger anti-tank guns, the Sager could be set up in moments. This lightweight piece of kit was made all the more lethal because the missile could be steered onto its target.
Today, Dan and I have come to the Royal Marines Commando Training Centre in Devon. We're going to find out why Egyptian foot soldiers found the new generation of anti-tank weapons so useful.
A modern-day equivalent of the Sager is called the Javelin. It costs £75,000 to fire one missile, so I'm being shown the ropes on a simulator.
Okay, so as you're looking through the eyepiece now, Dave, hopefully you're seeing exactly the same pictures I'm going to see on the computer screen.
Yeah. Rather than firing off a real missile, the Javelin trainer uses a laser system. If I hit the target, it will show up on the control panel.
Good scan.
Oh, there's one up there on that ridge line.
Okay, so well pinged, well spotted that one.
Here's another one. He's coming straight towards me, this one.
Okay, so I'll make that your priority target because it's a direct threat to you.
Okay.
Activate the seeker and release.
Right, he's going behind a few little hillocks and things, but...
Okay, now we're in seeker field of view. So what you're going to do, you're going to decide to engage that vehicle. So squeeze and hold left-hand trigger. Squeeze and release right. Well done. Let's see how we do.
Just watching it now.
Just watch
it's nice time to do anything.
Okay, so that's a good hit. Right smack centre of the top of the turret.
I was ready to take the simulator out into the field. I'm aiming at a real target. That truck fitted with a laser detector that will register a hit.
Well, here we are now in this moving vehicle, making a target for Dan, very like the Israelis moving forward to attack the Egyptians in Sinai. Must have made for the Egyptians.
Thank you. For a novice like me, a Javelin is easier to handle than a Sager. When a Sager was fired, it trailed a control wire behind it, and the operator used a joystick which had to keep steering the missile until it reached its target.
Oh, I think I can see something now.
A hit required good training and a steady hand.
I was going to have a pop at them.
With the Javelin, all I have to do is get the truck in the sights, lock the guidance system onto it, and fire.
No, it's just popped out now. You just see the smoke from his exhaust.
Activating the seeker.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to go for it.
Go for it.
At least, that's the theory.
God, it's tricky with that wobble when you just try and get the track gates on the target. Did I miss?
Fortunately, that's a no result, which means you've missed.
I really had no idea where Dan was.
This is where your speed dual starts to come into it now.
His state-of-the-art Javelin can hit my vehicle from over 2 kilometers away, a similar range to the Sagers in 1973. No wonder the Israeli tank drivers were taken by surprise as they headed towards the Suez Canal. They simply couldn't see the Egyptians lying in wait with the Sagers.
Hit.
Hit.
Well done.
Oh, brilliant. Hey, Dad.
Okay, tell me you missed us.
I'm afraid to say, I got a hit.
You didn't?
Yeah, see, look there. Hit 700 meters.
Good gracious.
Yeah, I did miss the first time.
You have got the most modern guided missile there, probably in the world.
No, I know.
Because one thing worth saying is that the Sagers were wire-guided missiles. You had to keep the sight on the target all the time the missile was travelling towards it. It had to be fixed there, whereas you just fired it and forgot. Yes?
Yeah, it's hard enough to get the sight locked onto you. And actually have to keep it there for the entire time the missile's in the air would be incredible. You're shaking, you're breathing, you're nervous. I couldn't have done it if it hadn't been a lock on and then forget about it.
Very, very powerful form of anti-tank warfare. For the Israelis, quite a new ordeal.
In 1973, the Saga was turning the Sinai into a tank graveyard. The tanks, which were the pride of Israel's army, were being destroyed by Egyptian